What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip and welcome back to another video. So, let's talk memes again. Because, as of this video, there's a picture of a Japanese girl on X that has blown up so much in popularity because it got noticed by Western men. And she is compared to Sydney Sweeney of all people. Now, if you don't know who Sydney Sweeney is, she appeared in the Madam Web film, and she also appears on Saturday Night Live. So, she's a Hollywood actress. She's a pretty big deal. So, what's up with this Japanese girl, and why is the internet going crazy over her? So let's talk about it in this video. So you probably have guessed because of the thumbnail I've posted or I've chosen for this video. So anyways, so let's meet the girl who's said to be more popular than Sydney Sweeney. So let's meet Saudi Araki. So Saudi Araki is, according to herself, so she is an office worker, or she works in an office with a 9 to 5 job, apparently, but she also does like some modeling and acting on the side, according to herself. And apparently, from like 2024 to like earlier 2025, she was part of an idol group called Tokyo Girls Bravo. So, again, like, why was she really, why has she gotten really popular? I'm not really sure about that myself, but apparently there's a picture of her that came out recently. So, checking her Instagram account, I wanted to know why. And apparently, so she was seemingly modeling for a company, which explains the business suit. But again, that's part of her job. So she says she is a model and actress. So, which is interesting because, having a 9 to 5 job in modeling and acting at the same time, or like part time or whatever, like, I think that's gonna be difficult, especially considering like Japanese culture when it comes to jobs. Like, technically, you cannot really have 2 jobs at the same time because basically, like, one job will, require you to uh, be loyal and, if you are going to work full time for that company, for example, especially if you are in a more corporate setting, then your company will expect loyalty from you, and you know, they would expect you to consider, like, maybe in terms of pay, like they would expect you to, you know, be satisfied with what they're paying you as well. But I guess if her company is willing to let her, work and work as a model and actress, then good for her, I guess. But nonetheless, yeah. So why is Saudi um, so popular right now? Again, I couldn't find the original viral post, but yeah. So again, Saudi is wearing this business suit. Well, she is compared to Sydney Sweeney, who in the opposite picture is wearing. Apparently, I've Google image. I used Google Images to look for the picture. So apparently, Sydney was modeling for American Eagle jeans at that time. So the picture that they used to compare, like, in contrast to Saudi's business suit. So Sydney was wearing like a pink crop top and jeans, which is, well, technically a bit more revealing. And looking at Sydney Sweeney's physical features, she would technically be more attractive. Like, I would say, like, she has a nicer body overall. And I also checked out Saudi's other photos, and I also did research. Given that she's an idol, she was an idol. She probably had some, at least some swimsuit content, and she did. Now, I would say if I compare their body profiles, Saudi is on the slimmer side. Um, but yeah, of course, technically speaking, both are attractive. But I think what made Saudi blow up in popularity basically overnight was probably this fetishization of the Japanese woman, which again, like, if you are familiar with how Japanese women are viewed, so they're typically viewed as more submissive, gentle, caring, and compared to like Western women, especially American women, and nowadays, especially what you see on social media, like American women like view themselves as more empowered, this girl boss aura thing. While on the Japanese side, really, even when I look at social media, like Japanese girls don't do that, and they still kind of focus on the kawaii aspect. But again, even when you look at Saudi and her like business suit attire, like her face alone, like she is adorable, so to speak. Like again, like it makes you want to take care of her, or like as I see it, for example, like if you were to be in a relationship with her, if she were to be your girlfriend or wife, for that matter, like you would come home, like she'll greet you warmly, and I don't know, like expect the like a more warm, comforting vibe from her. Like those who, in comparison, those who choose Sydney, well, I don't personally hate her, but like I would see, a lot more like people who choose her. I think would choose her just because she is technically more attractive physically. I'm not sure. Maybe she could probably make a good partner if you know. But again, personally, having lived in Japan for like 11 years already, my views have been skewed, to be completely honest. And having met like a ton of attractive Japanese young women myself, having been to idol events, like yeah, I just defaulted to choosing Saudi myself. And speaking of like Japanese women who blew up on social media, especially on like in the West, this kind of reminds me of another girl that kind of became famous 3 years ago, more or less, and that would be the "oh husband" meme, like the homeless girl that kind of blew up on social media, but it quickly died out. Like the popularity of that meme quickly died out. I guess just because it was just a shared image of like a young Japanese woman apparently who was just out in the snow in the middle of the night, looking, I don't know, like I guess like quite miserable. But again, like it still attracted much attention from Western audiences. But here you just see like an adorable Japanese girl who's just wearing a business suit and just everybody's neurons were activated. You know, but I think what could actually keep the popularity of this meme for a longer period of time is the fact that Saudi herself noticed this trend and you know, has actually been engaging like with her newfound audience. No joke. Like a ton of Westerners have been commenting on her actual posts and she replies to them in English. So much so that she decided. So I'm looking at my computer's calendar right now. So it is July 30th, 2025 as of this recording. So again, Saudi Araki has gotten so popular, or at least you know, probably an appreciation of her newfound international audience. So she decided to open her YouTube channel 2 days ago from this video, right? So again, it's July 30th. So she opened her channel officially July 28th, 2025. And guess what? The picture, the main icon that she uses for her channel is the same picture that went viral and the picture that I also chose for the thumbnail of this video. So she also, of course, uploaded her very first video that same day, introducing herself. And not only that, she did so while she's speaking in English. Of course, like I can understand, like there are some Japanese accents here and there, but her English is rock solid. So you don't have to worry about the language barrier. She will reply to you in English when you comment on her social media. She talks in English in her like introductory videos. Maybe there are gonna be some points in her future videos, maybe that she might end up speaking in Japanese. Probably, you know, due to some things that she couldn't say in English. Like, I would assume that, but that's completely understandable and that's completely fine. But again, the fact that she posted her very first YouTube video, although it was a YouTube short, technically, completely in English is very, very impressive to me as well. So, yeah. So, she engaged in her she's engaging with her newfound international fan base. So she's definitely, I would say, like, she's definitely more popular now than probably, I don't know, like a year ago when she was doing her idol thing. But I'm really interested in seeing what kind of content she's gonna post in the future. Again, like, while I'm expecting her to post videos in English, like I'm again also expecting it to be a mix, like an English Japanese language channel. So again, for her international audiences and like Japanese audiences, but definitely she's someone who we can watch out for, because again, like, who knows, she could be a Hollywood star one day because she can, again, speak in English. She is an actress, she's a model, and who knows, she could be invited to Hollywood to do like guestings and stuff, and it could open new doors of opportunity for her. Of course, it all depends on her if she's willing to accept it or not. But again, it's gonna be interesting to see her career fold out because of this. And yeah, honestly, like, I've also started following her on social media as well. And again, like, overall, I think she's just a really nice girl to follow. And yeah, I can understand, like, why everyone's going crazy over her. Like, again, like, she looks nice in general. she does give this I'm not sure if this is the right word to use, but she does give like that trad wife vibe. Uh, if that's the best word I can use, but it's the word that popped out that popped out from my head just now. But yeah, that kind of aura, like Japanese female stereotype, whatever. But yeah, I followed her because of it. But yeah, I wanted to see what else she can offer as a person. So yeah, if you're interested in following Saudi Araki, I believe she actually changed her name to, or her X handle name to just so her Saudi is still there in kanji, but she also nicknamed herself as Sao, just Sao. So she probably changed that name on X, like just after her virality started to, you know, spread. You know, when she started, after she started getting viral. So yeah, if you want to follow her, then I'm gonna leave a link in the description to her X account and her YouTube channel as well, just in case you want to subscribe. She isn't paying me to do this, so but anyways, if you are interested in following Saudi Araki, yeah, links are down in the description below. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, please do leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and let's see what memes get popular from Japan next. Bye.